so this is what your furnace and your flames should look like. A nice clear blue flame. If you hear your furnace kicking on and off, on and off, on and off, and you come down and you look through the little window and you see back in there the flame is blue right now. But if you look through that window and you see it start to flame up, but then it goes out, and then it reignites and it does it again, does it again, does it again, then the problem is probably that flame creator or that flame sensor right there. It's, you just get to it through a screw underneath here. Oh, can you find that? What do we got here? Yeah, right there. You just take that screw out, you drop down that temperature probe and clean it off with a piece of Scotch-Brite. You just scrub it just a little bit, just real easy. You just scrub it just a little bit, real easy. After you've pulled it out of there, and you're just scrubbing on that rod right there. It's a stiff wire, it's a stiff metal rod. You just clean off any residue, and I actually did the flamer this morning. That's what creates the flame, or creates it gets really, really hot. And then when the gas kicks on, that's what ignites it. But I did clean that off. Maybe it's not necessary, but I did clean it off while I was under here doing this. The other sensors, there's one right there. There's another one right there. And there's actually another one right here. So total in this environment, there are 5 sensors. The 2 up top there, the 2 sensors, the flame creator there, the flame sensor there, and then this sensor right there in the middle. There's 5 sensors underneath here, and I pull them all out and kind of wipe them off and give them a good blow off just with my mouth. I just blow them off quick to get any residue. If I scrub any of them with this, I just blow it off so there's no residue on it. And then you should be able to put everything back together. And yeah, good flame, that's what you want. The other thing that I like to do when I'm in here, I've never heard anybody say this, but I do like to clean off where the flame's coming out. And I'll show you what I mean by that, because I think over time it kind of builds up some kind of residue. And so when I tap on this, you'll see it turn orange. And that's just kicking a little bit of residue that's in these tubes and inside this furnace area. It's just breaking that free. And then as they go out into the flame, it just burns them. I don't know if there's a better way, but I've done this for 30 years on 3 different houses. And as you do that, the orange, the bright orange that's burning off, dissipates, and it gets less and less. Like right now, there isn't much. Half an hour ago when I first came down here and I got this going, I did that, and there was quite a bit of stuff. I do the same thing to that in the bottom of the water heater. And I'm not a plumber, and you need to check with a plumber before you do this, I guess, just to be safe. But this isn't doing anything. You're not hurting anything. All you're doing is just breaking free the debris that's kind of caught up in there, the residue from the last 7 years of the furnace running, and it not burning all that off. So, yep, just something I like to do for normal maintenance. The last time I was in here and I cleaned or replaced one of the sensors was probably 7 years ago. And this is a distinct Amana Furnace, and it is up coming up on about 20 years old. Let's see, 2025. House was built in 2006. Yeah, so it's 20 years old, and it's running really good. I've had a few little issues with it. That water down there is not good, and it's not bad. I would like it to not be any water dripping at all, but this box right here, I pulled that all out of there and I replaced the seal on it all the way around, and somebody before me had silicone caulked all that. Keep in mind that this furnace has it's only 20 years old, and we moved in 9 years ago, and somebody had already taken this out and caulked silicone all the way around that, and you can see where I was kind of scratched on that because I took all that silicone off, and I bought a new gasket, and I think this is a new drip pan also. So that's got a brand new gasket in it, and this plastic piece is brand new, and it's still dripping. That's actually the first time that I've been in this furnace in, like I said, 5 or 6 years. I might have come down to look a couple years ago just to see if there was any water, and there was none. So this is the first time that I've seen water back in there again, but that's nowhere near as bad as it was leaking before, but I'm gonna try and fix that too while I'm in here. But anyway, just a quick lesson on the burner, the flame sensor, and again, that guy is right there. Get up in there and see, yep, it's right there. And you can't quite see the tip of it because it's right up in the flame, but over time they build up with a little bit of residue and they just need to be cleaned off. So hope that helps. Check with your plumber, heating and air conditioning guy before you do something crazy. Take care, be safe. Thanks for watching.